What if one of the biggest changes in your life does not come from doing more, but from caring less? Less about being liked, less about meeting everyone's expectations, and less about trying to control how other people see you. This may sound strange, because many of us grow up learning to seek approval. We want praise from parents, teachers, friends, and coworkers. We learn to be careful, agreeable, and easy to like. But the more we live for approval, the more we hide our real selves. A powerful idea from psychology says that freedom begins when you have the courage to be disliked. This idea comes from the work of Alfred Adler. Adler believed that people are not trapped by their past. Your past can influence you, but it does not have to decide your future. What matters more is the meaning you give to your experiences and the choices you make now. In other words, your life can change when you choose a new direction. This idea is important because many people feel stuck for one reason. They think too much about other people's opinions. Before they speak, dress, share an idea, or make a decision, they ask, "What will people think of me?" This question seems small, but it can quietly control your whole life. It can stop you from trying something new, speaking honestly, or choosing the path you truly want. The truth is, most people are not thinking about you as much as you imagine. We often feel like everyone is watching us, judging our mistakes, our looks, or our words. But most people are busy thinking about themselves. They are worried about their own problems, their own image, and their own future. This is actually good news. It means the pressure you feel is often much bigger in your mind than in reality. Another important idea is called the separation of tasks. It means learning what is your responsibility and what is not. Your choices, your actions, and your attitude are your responsibility. Other people's feelings, opinions, and reactions are not fully under your control. This is simple to understand, but hard to accept. For example, maybe you choose a life path that feels right for you, but your family does not agree. They may feel disappointed. They may worry. They may even criticize you. But those feelings belong to them. Your task is to live honestly. This does not mean being cold or selfish. It means you stop trying to manage everyone else's emotions. If you spend your whole life making sure nobody is upset, you may end up living a life that is not really yours. Many people confuse kindness with people-pleasing, but they are not the same thing. Kindness is honest and respectful. People-pleasing comes from fear. It makes you say yes when you want to say no. It makes you hide your true thoughts to avoid conflict. It makes you act like a safe version of yourself instead of your real self. At first, this may seem peaceful, but over time it creates stress, frustration, and emptiness. You may look accepted on the outside while feeling lost on the inside. Adler also believed that a good life is not about selfish success. Real happiness comes from contribution, from living with others in a healthy and meaningful way. You do not need everyone to like you in order to do something valuable. You just need to act honestly and offer something real. You can help others, build strong relationships, and do meaningful work without giving up who you are. In fact, trying too hard to be liked often weakens your contribution. When you focus on approval, your energy goes into performance, not purpose. But when you are sincere, your actions become stronger. Some people may disagree with you, but they will still feel your honesty. And honesty is what makes a person trustworthy. The people who truly inspire others are usually not the ones loved by everyone. They are the ones brave enough to be real. So how can you practice this in daily life? Start small. When you feel anxious about someone's reaction, pause and ask yourself, whose task is this? If it is about another person's opinion, remind yourself that their opinion belongs to them. Then return your attention to your own actions. What do you believe? What feels right? What can you do honestly, right now? You can also practice small acts of authenticity. Wear something you truly like. Share your opinion in class or at work. Say no when you do not want to do something. Admit when you disagree. These steps may seem small, but they build inner strength. Courage does not appear all at once. It grows each time you choose truth over approval. And yes, if you live this way, some people will not like you. That does not always mean you are wrong. Sometimes it simply means you have stopped pretending. Being disliked is not always a failure. Sometimes it is the price of freedom. You do not need universal approval. You are not responsible for every reaction around you. Your job is not to make everyone happy. Your job is to live honestly, act with courage, and contribute in your own real way. And when you finally stop living for other people's approval, you may discover something surprising. You do not lose yourself. You finally find yourself.